See the sign. We're here at Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans. Bill Landis, Ari Wasserman, as we continue our trip through the South on our return from Ohio State's national championship win in Dallas. And the reason we're here is because this is kind of where this whole crazy idea started for us to drive back through the South, write stories about Ohio State, about recruiting, about what people down here think about the Buckeyes after their national championship win. We were sitting over there. You see the tables.
Sweet beanie, bro.
We were sitting there having coffee and beignets, which are really just funnel cake, by the way. Don't be fooled. Beignets are funnel cake. We were having them with Doug Maurice and threw out a crazy idea about driving back, and he basically told us that we weren't that crazy for wanting to do it, so we went with it, and I think it's been a success so far. We've got plenty more to come as we continue on through Louisiana and Alabama and Georgia and Tennessee, and maybe we'll hit Kentucky on the way back to Ohio, but about another week of this. But tomorrow, or today I should say, we're finally going to have the Houston stuff that we've been plugging all week about our visit to Houston and our talk with Tom Herman. Why don't you let everybody know a little bit about what they can expect on cleveland.com today?
Being in these Alabama streets kind of makes me feel like we should be previewing the Alabama game. Who do you think is going to win?
I think Ohio State needs to really neutralize Blake Sims and Amari Cooper.
Crazy how fast 2 weeks has gone by. This is where the mastermind happened, man.
Yeah.
This is it. This is where we came up with the entire idea to do what we're doing. So we're halfway through it right now, and I think that it's going really well. We visited Tom Herman's office before Tom Herman last week, and we talked to Mac Rose, the athletic director at Houston. We're finally going to have the stuff later this morning that we got from Tom Herman after we can get him on the phone, and I think it's very interesting. It's very Houston. It's very informative when it comes to Houston, but it's also how it relates to Ohio State and what Ohio State has done to maybe propel him and how they'll continue to propel him. And then we're going to continue our trip into Mobile, Alabama, and then into the... Well, first, I actually forgot. In New Orleans area, we're going to a high school powerhouse, one of the first high school powerhouses ever. And I've got a few ideas. Landis threw out a few with quick Wikipedia search. We're going to have some big stuff from there. Then we're going to head up through Tuscaloosa and continue the trip.
One more thing we'll have coming later today is before we came to New Orleans, we were in Baton Rouge, and we stopped on the campus of LSU and asked a few Tigers fans, some SEC fans, what they think about Ohio State and the Big Ten now after the Buckeyes national championship, and we got some interesting answers. So look to that as well, because I think you guys will enjoy that. We apologize for the selfie video. We left our tripod in the car,
and it was valet, and it was the whole thing, and there was alligator
to eat. It's dark, so we figured we'd do it here and give you an idea of where this whole crazy trip came from. We thank you guys a ton for following along with us, and don't go away anytime soon, because we got plenty more coming on this trip as we finish our stretch to the South and head back to Ohio. As always, for Ari Wasserman, I'm Bill Landis. Thanks for watching on cleveland.com.